This is week one for producing the high school play video response. One of the things that was very interesting to me this week was how there was such emphasis put on the vision of producing a play. Our previous, our last show was Mamma Mia, and it was directed by a teacher who is no longer in our school district for reasons. But the time in the time that she had been there, she gave the kids so many panic attacks, and I was not originally involved in the show. I just kind of was like, okay, this cannot happen anymore. And when I asked her, I'm like, okay, what do you want for your set? What do you want for your light? Like, do you have any lighting? Like, what is the vision? She's like, I haven't actually thought about it. And I was like, okay. So a running joke became with the kids, like, I see the vision. There's a vision. I see the vision. We have the concept of a vision. So just how important just having that unified idea of what the show should be and what the show should look like. It seems like it would be common sense, but it was not. And then the director is like the unifying theme. Um, I know exactly where my talents lay, and was not in building sets. We discovered very quickly that I do not know how to measure correctly. Um, so I wound up tapping a choreographer. We wound up tapping a assistant producer who is going to be taking over the directorship for next spring's musical, and I'm going to be taking over the fall play. Um, and just between the reading and like the Bachman, I think it was Bachman, the Hey Kids, You Want to Produce a Play show, is like how organization is so important to your production. I think we discovered how a play can fail. I think we hit every single pitfall that a play could have, from kids dropping out to kids not knowing their lines to um, discovering I don't know how to measure. The Our first night, um, of our 16 microphones, 10 of them broke. Uh, and we had to very quickly purchase new microphones. Not having a vocal coach, so I took over that. Not a thing that I'm good at, but we did what we had to do. So we went through all of that. The production materials themselves, that was discussed in our reading, and I actually found the number that they gave for the rights to the musical and for the plays to actually be fairly low in the book, because I've been looking for plays for the fall musical, um, and I don't think I've found one that's been less than like $110. So like having like it be 75 to $100, like that's, I don't think that is accurate at this point. Um, However, the production materials, because again, our director got fired, so um, I kind of like stole everything. Our rights for Mamma Mia was like over $3,000, and we are not getting our um, deposit back. And we are actually having to pay out of pocket for for 16 out of the 30 scripts that we um, had been given, because she did not have them sign out the, the scripts themselves. And also like three of them were destroyed, so we are going to have to pay out of pocket for that. um Also, like, just how much it costs just for materials. I think I spent almost $2,000 of my own money just purchasing wood and nails, just to build the set. So just kind of seeing how those things were similar, based on our readings, and having that kind of like real world experience to kind of be like, oh, okay, that makes sense.